Hey guys, Rinji here. Once again bringing you the worst out of the VTuber community. And as you all know, if you followed my channel to some degree for a while, you would know that the VTuber drama in the English VTuber community, it takes many forms. Sometimes it's the VTubers losing their minds over absolute nonsense. Other times it's their fans losing their minds over absolute nonsense. And other times it's quote-unquote fans of said VTubers trying to stir up shit over made-up nonsense. And today's case is one of those, where Holostars Vesper decided to raid Kiara after ending his stream. And a lot of people didn't like that. Why? Well, you're gonna find out today, because the reasons are as ridiculous as you might think. But first, let's take a look at the event itself as Vesper prepares to raid Kiara on his stream.
Who's streaming right now? Who's streaming soon? Is there anybody that's starting within an hour? Anybody? Battle in 1 hour 30 minutes. Shinri starts at 4. Oi, it's too much time. Flareon in 2 hours. Shinri canceled the stream. What we got? What the fuck? Let's just do it. I don't care. Anybody gets pissy, they can kiss my ass. I'm too old. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching.
So one more low of that probably. Eh? I got raided? I never got raided by the Hololive members. What the fuck? Oh my god. Wait, is that the first time? That might be the first time. Thank you, Vesper. Might be the first time I got. What? Hello, Vesties. Oh, thank you. Let me explain what we're doing here. So normally when I play Minecraft, the only people who are ever online is like, if I go really long, although I don't think this ever happened before, Fauna could be online. So usually I'm always playing alone. But the longer I play, the higher the chances that I meet someone. Yeah.
And yeah, as you saw, Kiara was pretty appreciative of Vesper raiding her. But once again, those fans, those pesky fans, those anti-Holostars people, they had other thoughts about it. So let's take a look what they were talking about. You know where? On Twitter, because that's where. I'm sorry, but Vesper raiding a chat, and Kiara's in particular, reeks of shitty behavior. Holostars JP never does this. What an idiot. Here's Van VTuber memes posting about it, and of course, the 4chan Schizos also had a few things to say about it. What did he do it, boss? Unlike VT, he actually gets people to watch Kiara. Imagine replying to yourself for Twitter likes, lol. And here you can see all of these dead posts on 4chan VT linking to just a guy, you know, getting absolutely killed, trying to anti either Kiara or Vesper in that particular thread. It's a whole different thing, but that's a story for another time. And here you can see a close-up of it. And then there's more posting on Twitter. Heck, imagine replying to yourself for Twitter likes, lol. The 4chan post may be fake, but the tweet sure is real. And I can't believe your tweets are real half of the time. LOL, no need to defend him too much, and mad that the stars want to support the girls and vice versa, despite having low numbers. You are a stud lover guy. You probably have that CCV chart ready in your drafts right now. Vesper just wanted to piss people off, had nothing to do with support. LOL. What the fuck? He wanted to do a nice thing, which send your viewers to some of your colleagues, and said that he would do it despite pissing off people. What exactly was nice about it? If anything, it's the smaller streamers who tries to gain by raiding the bigger one through exposure to his chat, not the other way around. His raid immediately bled out, leaving only drama, and he even admitted he knew it will cause trouble. Did he ask Kiara for consent before raiding her chat? Almost certainly not, since she appeared taken by surprise. So in other words, he knowingly risked getting a Hololive member into trouble, just to spite some unrelated people. What a man-child. You need to consent to raid on YouTube in the first place. So yeah, he got consent. Using the raid feature on YouTube. Before you can raid other streamers, YouTube has stated that the live redirect feature is only available to creators with more than 1,000 subscribers and no community guideline strikes. Additionally, you'll need to make sure that the other channels approve of your live redirect. You need to do the same for them, which you and them can do by adding each other's channels under live redirects in the community section of your YouTube Studio settings. Yawn. We already talked about it multiple times. Kiara had to turn this option for YouTube Music Weekend. Also, she was thankful that people showed up. Did you actually watch the stream? Of course not, lol. Yeah, aunties need to not watch the streams. Bro really started making shit up because he's getting cooked all day. And as you can imagine, comments like these, but that guy got them a lot of negative attention. Not the kind of negative attention you want from fans of any big VTuber out there. I wonder what Toa thinks about this comment. Asking for consent before raiding? Getting in trouble? What the fuck? Oh no. A boy interacted with a girl. Ah, seems like we have our answer. Ooh. You didn't ask my consent when you posted this tweet and it showed up on my timeline. Just fucking stop. I love your arguments. It is way more valid than yours. Exactly, LMAO. I love your arguments, provided none after he gets his ass blasted. My Discord fellas found out about you and this is their reaction. Stop embarrassing yourself. Gatekeeping is important, but wait, probably is. Gatekeeping insane brainless fucks like you. Bro is an embarrassment. Oh my god, he's like, okay? Like, I got second-hand embarrassment here. I can't believe Vesper would raid Kiara of all people. Did she care? No? Then why do you? Don't bring shitty Holostar raid culture into Hololive. It's not fucking Twitch. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. By the way, just a bit of advice. Poorly absorbed raids, like that Vesper one, although it wasn't the most egregious example, are likely to fuck with your algo by lowering your average watch time. It's not really worth the artificial peak. Look at Tempus 2, they barely managed 100k in 6 months. It's not exactly like I care what a bunch of grifters, doxers, and antis like you, depressed Nosagi, Band VT, Discord, etc. have to say about VTubing, just because you like to pander to the lowest clip watcher denominator. I genuinely despise you and your ilk. Feel free to post funny gifs. First time hearing about it, and we're really surprised with all the sexism in the VTuber community. Although Kiara admittedly doesn't help things, I don't think she even follows the boys unless it's changed. Whether she follows them or not is irrelevant. When Ves raided her, she was very appreciative and even took the time to explain to raiders what she was currently doing in the game. She never gets raided by other holos because of her time zone, so this meant a lot to her. She always been an anti-male stream. Kiara's one of my favorites in Hololive. That doesn't mean I agree with her or everything, but yeah, I also know about the time zone issue. Anti-male streamer? Dude, just because she doesn't necessarily have a desire to collab with doesn't mean she's against them. They're one of her gaming streams. A character talked about male idols and she started yelling about it. And there would be only female idols. Not following or interacting with the guys in any way doesn't help either. It's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Oh my god, based. It's the least based thing she's ever said. Yes, yet still don't back it up with a source. This man currently stuck in 2020 to 2021 and then haven't watched a stream since then. Thank you for your input. No one asked for and lends nothing to the conversation. You're the one that started this whole thread in the first place, so don't come crying to me. Because how dare Vesper be a male and talk to a female streamer we like watching? We're not here to get cucked. Even though we'll never be able to talk to Kiara in real life or even date her. We're not cucks. They never talk as far as we know. They have absolutely nothing in common. Dude was rude, forcing interaction out of nowhere. No idea why clip watchers have such a hard time understanding this. You know, there's nothing between him and Kiara. That's the whole issue. Kiara pulling out her lowest level recapping skills for the Vesties. I always thought Kiara didn't want to interact with the Holostars. All she said was that she had no plans to collab with them when they first debuted. She had always openly talked about them on stream and supported them. Kiara doesn't ignore them completely like Gura or Iris, but it doesn't imply support beyond some basic courtesy, mostly from the time around Tempus 1 debuts before Holos really decided what their approach will be. Now, almost a year in, it's disingenuous to imply she cares about stars just because she mentioned Yago chilling their pants one time or something. If anything, Kiara interacted with people under other agencies like Pomu this month more than with any star member in these 3 years. I'm not a fan of Niji interactions, by the way. After Luxium, it's like the post-apocalyptic scenario of what might have happened to Hololive if beggars got their way. Still, it's funny that they forced to organize real girl-only collabs just to interact with her and some other Holos. You are the guy that hates Holostars, right? He cares more about Tempest than Tempest fans. It's kinda embarrassing. I mean, most of you seem to only watch clips anyway. Yeah, like most VTuber fans. What's your point? Also, she was thankful that people showed up. Did you actually watch the stream? What was she supposed to say? Fuck off, Vesties? I don't want you here. Feel free to attack me in comments all you want, just like you did with Kanata-senpai. I don't care. And here he lists a bunch of comments when Kanata got criticized, let's say. I mean, it would be big giga-based if she did, but not everyone can deal with the harassment from anti-idol culture squad. Anti-idol culture squad? You mean normal, rational people? Get the fuck out with that virgin shit. Kiara doesn't hate men and never will. Sadly for you, VT dumbass. Well-placed Gohan is always appreciated. Become VTuber so I can ask for consent to a cute VTuber. If you become a male VTuber, you're probably a creep. If you become a male VTuber, you're probably a creep, but being a VTuber girl while being a male isn't creepier? Only non-creepy male VTuber out there is Inuyama Tamaki, that's my hot take. This guy is just everywhere. First of all, aren't they from the same company? Second of all, what do you think raid means? Third of all, it's not like he's starting a fist fight or something. Why do you space your posts like it's Reddit? Anyway, they're technically under the same agency, but not from the same group. Hololive and Stars have different cultures and operate differently. As for the third part, he was very much aware that his actions will cause a stir. And here we have the Japanese side of this, or, you know, maybe someone pretending to be Japanese. Who the hell knows, but their name is fitting. Unicorn Yokai. And here you have a rough translation of what he said about this whole raiding business. It's the same with the merging into the goods. And the Holostars raid terrorism on Kiara's stream, but it's really terrible they're trying to mix in even if you don't watch it. And another one. It's exactly like you said, and more importantly, it's Kiara. I wonder if the fans of Holostars Holostar, you know, when they say are crazy, and there are a lot of clippings like this, and they're trying to get collaboration beggars on their side. Vesper was always a giant leech, biggest of them all, never refused the holo collab no matter how much damage it caused, never missed a chance to insert himself into Hololive, mostly through Crony. He's behind at least half of Tempus related drama, even got himself suspended. I think I understand now why he was suspended. To be honest, if I was told that I could purge either Holostar JP or Yen, I might choose Yen. Holostar Yen is more of a failure than Holostar JP. It only creates dramas, and there are no numbers at all, and collaboration beggars from the Holostar side are terrible. There is only... Holostarsian has drawn in the worst fan base. Covers are the biggest war criminals who caused the decline of Hololive EN, but those loud fans are also contributed greatly to the decline. Annoying group of noisy minorities with few viewers but loud voices. It's like a group of political correctness who are quick to call it discrimination. If you're going to make a fuss with Holostar beggars just by touching it like this, then you shouldn't touch it. The fact the term like male collab camp exists in Hololive is just sad. I'm glad most of the fans are slowly, painfully moving away from this mentality. No, they're not. If you don't want to gatekeep, at least a bad bit actors will come out and infiltrate it with their own agendas to the point it's barely even a fandom anymore. Agendas you spread right now about Vesper and Kiara, even though she was happy about it. Yeah, gatekeep yourself, bro. Just because you disagree with my view doesn't mean yours are any holier. Again, it's you and your ilk keep pretending to be better despite not watching streams. This guy got her into an awkward lose-lose situation. I doubt she was really all that happy. Check VOD when it happened, it feels rather awkward. Ali watched the VOD and it was totally normal. Everyone agrees, KFPs agree, even Kiara herself had fun with it. I don't think you actually watched the stream. I think you saw the clip, fume came out from your head and created a nothing burger of drama. I don't think it's the biggest drama ever or something. The timing is pretty starting shit right before the concert. Also, if you watch his VOD, you know he was aware that some people will not like it. He used Kiara as a tool for trolling, basically. Nothing suggests she was in on his jokes either, so it's obviously a pretty shitty and selfish thing to do. You put trolling, lay unicorns, other fans you don't like over Hololive members. I say you're not a Hololive fan at all, but just another Twitter activist. The mandate that homo beggars are Hololive antis. Since you and Noel fan, I deadass thought you'd be used to her selling her bare tits and pussy on her Fantia account whenever she isn't getting fucked by a random Japanese guy. Thought you'd be used to guys being with the girls you watch live by now, not gonna lie. Yeah, everyone is slowly becoming exceptional during this whole drama. It's a sight to behold for sure. The moment horror girls interacted with male is the moment you will throw them under the bus. Some fans, you are. If I'm so horrible, why risk bringing my anger not just to himself but to another party that had no idea what's going to happen? Hate me all you want, but this is the same time, how can you claim he had anything resembling good intentions in mind? No, you're just mad that Kiara had fun with the raid, unlike the fantasy you made up in your head. Had fun. LOL, now you make it sound weird. She was just polite. I imagine most holos would, no matter if they're actually happy about it or not. Well, Gura would probably ignore it completely, but I'm not sure about Iris. Perhaps he can make her say his name next time. And this whole thing got so out of control it even got its own fan art. Be nice and polite, boys, or else. Come on, Vesties. Go and say hello to Kiara. Remember to be polite. Hi, Vesties. And Twitter attacks. The fuck you said to my grandpa. And you know, it continues with more people just completely losing their minds. You beggars are gonna be absolutely heartbroken and she never collabs with him despite all of your efforts. Your Leech King got too greedy looking for pussy besides cronies. LMAO, delusional homo beggar. Gotta support the cause. I sound like I'm beating a dead horse here and at this point, but don't put respect your Oshi in your bio when you came out disrespecting other fans' Oshi. You sound like a huge hypocrite and no free speech can get you out of that. And here's that windy person that we started this whole video with. LMAO, he had enough. Blocking. For someone that likes to pretend to be positive, you sure do love bullying and dunking on people that disagree with you for a bit of attention. The way you're acting when you already drove him out tells me everything about your character. You all bully the members a lot, yet you draw the line when one of your friends got bullied for making a shit take. Sure got friends though. I ain't gonna spend my time separating your circle. You sure I do that? I barely even add any members directly and has never been talked badly about them. Try another reason to justify your rotten actions because the one isn't truthful. Never been talked badly about them. You sure totally innocent, hollow blow. You know, your behavior is poor, but you love the attention it's getting you, so you're not backing down. Show me where I can directly bully any of the members. I don't like yours. You're unsure should I do that. You didn't directly reply under the members post, but obviously he ain't innocent. LOL, and here's him linking several screenshots of the guy acting quite unhinged. For me, the bigger problem was his attitude. Didn't care that he might cause problems for Kiara and begging antagonistic towards her fans. These guys have no respect for the history of the place they work for, or the fans that have been there for so long. They've consistently shown that with their attitude. I could even argue they have no respect for the girls. Well, this one in particular had demonstrated that he's an asshole, so unfortunately not all that surprised. True, he got suspended rather fast after all, LOL. So now, the Ian homos are getting bolder and even raiding girls that don't collab with them. The Japanese guys have never behaved like this. Every single time I hear news about Vesper, it's him being a scummy piece of shit. Holostars in general are trash, but Vesper is outright scum. Maybe this is why Gura doesn't stream anymore, doesn't even want to give them the chance. Ain't it something? Ain't it something, yeah. That's a very, very apt name for what he just said. Fantastic. That is a possibility. She really stopped doing the chat streams and super chat readings since the homo begging started. Should be able to draw a line in the sand and tell everyone not to bother her with that shit, but that would enrage Ian management. Never thought of this angle, but if it's true, whoever is in Ian management giving her grief needs to be fired. They exist to make her job easier, not the other way around. And after being shown these screenshots, he replied with this. Tell me, how is that bullying when I'm not mentioning them directly or even saying their name? That guy actually got you to pay attention to his little creepy collage of him stalking someone else's likes? I bet he feels proud that you finally paid him attention. He wanted. Otherwise, I don't think you would be bold enough to add them directly, unlike your other friends. You'd block all of the Stars members even. But saying you have no bad opinions about them is clearly false, lol. So keep your tweets that way though. But when I did, I say that I don't have bad opinions about them. It's really hard to follow the conversation when you keep changing what I actually said for something that you wish I said. I still don't see how talking about a public persona is the same as piling on a single dude. I have given you the benefit of the doubt, but have checked out your Twitter page. All you do is attack the Stars and even call Oli trash. Thought you just talked to them randomly, but you are 100% just part of their group. Chris bringing this up again isn't great, but still. Come on, man. I didn't actually call her anyone else their trash like you claim. I just meant that most people want two badges in particular, and they're going to be disappointed if they get any of the others free. Instead, you just went directly to throw them to the trash option. Tone of a message paired with the past messages paint a big picture when it comes to someone's opinion on you as a person. Most people are not going to trade for them, and you know what? That the differences of the size of their fan base is exponential. Like, come on, you see the you use the term homo beggars for fuck's sake. I'd be surprised if you didn't come from 4chan for that alone. I ain't gonna give you the benefit of the doubt when it comes to not being an asshole, which is a shame. I agree with some things you say, but you go too far. And then more quote-unquote fan art. The myth of consensual raids. I consent. I don't, because I'm Twitter. Is there somebody you forgot to ask? And even that other piece of fan art got this kind of reply. This cartoon is very disgusting. Holostar fans should stop participating in Hololive immediately. And with that, I think I'm gonna stop participating in this particular video. And I hope you manage to take a glimpse at what the Holostars aunties behave like. But for right now, that's everything, and I hope to see you on the next one.